Oh, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I never wanted to work with him.
God help us, there's nothing. There's nothing there. I never needed to work with him. The competition between the hip bounce wonder Diddy and 50 Penny has been happening since the hour of Adam and Eve. The enemies, whenever companions, have been in a race with each other and have created astonishing substance to get the biggest fan base. The fight between the rappers has additionally made numerous debates throughout the long term, and the specialists have been very vocal in tossing mud over one another's names. A seriously comparable story has raised again as 5 Owen impacts Rick Ross and faults him for being Diddy's lap canine, and he is sickened by how Rick is guarding Puff's name and the maltreatment he has done. Curtis Jackson most noteworthy commitment to the way of life of hip jump is his style sense. What misuse is the IND Club craftsman referring to? What does Diddy have to do with Rick Ross? Well, the story may be a little residue. We should clear it off and jump into the subtleties. The Hamburg R required off initial a couple of years prior when 50 Penny took the question to one more level by going involved with his opponent rapper. Through his Instagram, the craftsman posted 2 pictures on the virtual entertainment stage, hinting that they are gay, and furthermore pushed his viewpoint that it isn't correct. The subtitle on his post said, "I ain't saying only something ain't correct." One of the photos Curtis set up gave the possibility that the team is kissing, while the other dubious Nap showed Diddy donning a pink shirt while embracing Rick, who was additionally wearing pink anyway. The fans could have done without the rapper intercession in their one craftsman lives, and subsequently 50 Penny needed to bring the post down soon. It seemed like the rapper realized that he had taken it excessively far this time. 50 Penny just didn't stop here. He was eager for more, and as of late, he got his opportunity. On November 10th, Rick Ross delivered his collection. Unrealistic the delivery was. A joint effort of Rick and Tame Plant anyway. Things went south as the task neglected to make deals. The opponents considered it an amazing chance to slam the pair, and 50 Penny took his nibble too on his online entertainment. The rapper provided delivery pair as the deals simply figured out how to cross 31,000 units. The craftsman sillily provoked goodness. You should invest a peaceful energy to plan and re-examine. Haha. London second show sold out. Newcastle tomorrow evening sold out. The DEG rap Rick Ross didn't deal with the affront well, so he chose to answer, and his tone recommended jealousy. The rapper got going by featuring the greatest commitment of 50C to the hip jump world. His music, no. His design, censoring humor, utilizing humor. Nicely done. Rick additionally proceeded to ridicule and affirmed Curtis for wearing phony gems each time he wear that. And them 2 phony crosses he be wearing, you all phony. Stop. Ross chose to utilize details in his message as he referenced his high earning discharges throughout the long term and called attention to that Port of Miami sold 187,000 duplicates in its most memorable week. The craftsman added that his work has made him rich. He actually has sufficient fortune to cry over a failure discharge, as he expressed. "We've been rich. We're actually bringing in cash." Obviously, Rick was troubled around 50 Penny taunting him, and their P proposes that the team has not been a remarkable ideal companions, and this may be the reason Ross chose to make the debate significantly more private. The rapper took a jump towards utilizing 50 Penny's sweetheart to humiliate him. Ross informed the fans that he received messages alluding to Curtis' response, and he answered them by tossing claims that Cuban connection. The adversary's sweetheart Ross expressed, "I got a DM saying, 'Rose, we accept 50 Penny just said something about you online. I seen it and I shared with myself. You all don't have a clue about 50 Penny. He wouldn't do that. That for one, his B dream put. Ruse, she been a dream chaser B for a long time. Actually that's the point at which she let me know I was her one myself. You all don't have a clue about 50 Penny. He wouldn't do that yet. When has she been a fantasy pursue years actually is that is the point at which she let me know I was her." Number 1. The rapper was disappointed as he leaped to 50 Penny's monetary circumstance, recommending he probably won't be essentially as strong as he professes to be. Diddy has confronted many maltreatment charges, and this made him step down from the executive position of Revolt. After that, 50 Penny chose to buy the organization. Charlemagne, an individual rapper, lauded the buy bargain, as he called City a malevolent virtuoso. "I ain't wicked, having some good times, get to the cash. Did cash make you malicious? That is, will make you pass on Charles anyway." Rick loved the term being utilized for the unit rapper. The Maybach music gathering manager made verbal efforts against Shemaine explanations as he fettered the way that 50 Penny declared financial insolvency and afterward stood up to purchase an entire organization. He didn't appear to be extremely dazzled by the rapper getting applauded. As he said, utilizing humor doesn't make one fiendish. He communicated, "There's something different. I seen that. I believed was somewhat adorable." Charlemagne alluded to 50 Penny as a devilish virtuoso in me, thinking the manner in which I consider Charlemagne, he would have more common sense than that an underhanded virtuoso doesn't record abandonment, doesn't petition for financial protection. A malicious virtuoso for my up-and-coming age of youthful supervisors. They purchasing Delta, they purchasing the Miami Heat, they making enormous kid moves. Telling wisecracks on someone doesn't make you merciless. The rapper finished up with his own interpretation of the meaning of the term malicious. As per him, cash makes an individual qualified to be called that, as he finished up with a comment about Charlemagne getting cash make you detestable, that makes you malevolent. Charlemagne stop. Diddy has been the focal point of consideration in the hit bounce world. Over the course of the years where he has been applauded for the nature of his work, he has additionally looked undeniably more analysis for the claims recorded against him when the rapper chose to pull out from Revolt. The fans had blended feelings about it, as some accepted he merited prison time, while a couple of trusted in his guiltlessness. When 50 Penny chose to purchase the organization, the adversaries' fans went enraged, as it was a significant mishap for Diddy, and where some applauded him, individuals who did with Diddy took insults at Curtis because of Rick's explanation where he slammed 50 Penny for his demonstration, the rapping craftsman. Fans accepted that the rapper was attempting to conceal the shrewd deeds of Diddy, and 50 Penny previously demonstrated with his Instagram post that there is an off-putting thing among Rick and Puff in a meet. 50 Penny was inquired as to whether he had anything to give Ross credit for alluding to his vocation accomplishments, to which the rapper gave a clear answer: no. The TV maker expressed no. There's nothing there. He additionally added that never in his vocation 50 Penny was keen on working with Ross. The entertainer likewise referenced that the craftsmen who go under Rick all have criminal narratives, and furthermore, Rick was a remedy official. The rapper additionally expressed his justification for not having any desire to work with Rick in a meeting a couple of years back, as he expressed that his kindred rapper is a cop and is sworn to tell the truth. He clarified that he needed no quarrel with the policing anyway. We are very much aware of the series of debates which came after it. I'm not used to having squabble with policing. Penny additionally expressed his viewpoint that Rick won't remain around in that frame of mind for long. As per him, the opponents were not making new happy yet, rather constraining around a similar sort of deliveries over and over. He made sense of, I don't have any idea what his worth is to music culture right now. He said, I never made music with him. I care very little about making music with him. You watch folks, a ton of these folks in any event. When you make reference to music culture and stuff like that, they're tired old acts, so they will be gone. The fans, when they saw the 50 Penny and Rick Ross debate, made up their own personalities about who really won that latest debate. Many fans had the possibility that 50 Penny totally obliterated Rick, and on the off chance that it had not been for Upheld's 50 Penny would have come out triumphant overwhelmingly. One client remarked, 50 annihilated Ross. It took Diddy and Jay to come to his guide, and you know that JT you tray her. Rick Ross fans likewise ensured they expressed their opinion in the question, as one of the rapper's fans referenced the prevalence of Rick's collection more than 50 pennies. The client referenced